Hello and welcome back to Josh Oddie YouTube. Today we're going to be talking about breaking 80. Now we're going to talk through a few things on the golf course, but we're going to start off right here in the nets. Now this might seem like a pointless part to a lot of people, but it's so important to start in that round off nice and strong. How many times do you get up on that first tee, hit a bad first drive, and it just ruins your morale for the rest of the round? But when you stand up on that first tee and you peg it up and you bomb it straight down the middle, that's a great feeling. You know, you're getting a good feel before you've even started. So for me, this part is super important, and I always try to, if I'm playing a tournament, I want a good kind of 45 minutes to an hour warm up, get a few putts going, hit a few balls, few chip shots, and get nice and warm. But you know, if you're just an everyday Joe that just wants to come out and enjoy golf, get here 10 minutes before and I'll give you a super quick warm up that you guys can do. So just put the club in front of you, get a few rotations in there. Probably gonna hear a few cracks in the back at this point. Club in the air, down both sides. Couple of lunges if you can get down. Very important one, the wrists. Now this is an area where actually I've not been warming up enough. My wrists starting to get a bit of a pain. As I said in the video previous, I think it was down to the swing weight in the driver, but you know, I'm trying to really get that wrist warm and get it ready for an impact. So very important part. Don't skip this bit as it just stops injury as well. So right, we're getting a little bit loose now. We're going to start off. Now all you really need to do is hit 10 shots. Okay, so we're going to start off. I've got a 7-iron here. We're just going to hit a couple of chips, just get used to striking the ball. We're just getting the body moving. It's just a few where the body's moving. We're getting ready to go. Okay, once you've done that, I want you to do some swings left-handed. Just don't need to hit a ball, and good job I'm not hitting a ball, because I'll probably be in debt if I hit this golf ball straight into that Porsche Macan over there. But now we're on to the next part, and we're going to hit some hard 7-irons now. So just hit a few hard ones, get moving at some speed. Now this is super important for me because I play extra stiff shafts in all of my clubs. So for these to be working, I really need to be swinging quick. And if I'm not, my clubs are going to be not performing to how they should. So like I say, you don't need to hit many balls. Just need to get the body moving, get that heart rate up, get warm. So important. Just going to finish it off with hitting a couple of drivers at a nice fast speed. Okay, last one. We got the body moving, we're nice and warm, and we're ready to go play some golf. What a bloody day. Okay, so the tee shot at 1 here, there's a lot of room out on the right, trees down the left hand side, but anytime I'm on a tee shot, I'm kind of picking a side that I favour more, right or left. Here obviously the right is looking a lot better than the left, so my main objective on this tee shot is to not put it in the area that I don't want it to go. So it's almost thinking the other way around. So the wind is a little bit down as well, that kind of helps. As whenever it's downwind, you're always going to hit it straighter. So I'm probably going to just try and skirt this inside that right bunker. And like I say, it's not actually about where you want to hit it, it's where don't you want to hit it. So left is dead, let's hit it up the right hand side. If we can hit a nice little draw, it should be an A1. Okay, and just pulled that, but actually get away with it because we were aiming right. If I was aiming straight there, be in no man's land, but because I aimed right, we get away with it. So we're left with 136 yards here. Now, if I aimed that dead straight, we probably would have been in them left trees, but fortunately we aimed up the right, we pulled it a touch. And it's constantly that thought process of where don't I want to hit it. And it's not negative, it's just like you've got to identify where the miss is. And once you identify that, you aim to almost the opposite side to it. So like this shot in here, pins back left, where don't we want to go? Long left. So we're now aiming kind of on that front right section. Not negative, it's just we want to leave ourselves the easiest shot possible. And look, if I pull it like I did that tee shot, probably going to be on the flag stick. So let's go for the front right edge of the green. That's where I'm aiming. And then if it gets a good bounce, it should work its way back in there. So good shot, just a little firm with the bounce, gone a touch long, schoolboy error, but let's talk short game. Okay, so the green's just a lot firmer than what I thought. It literally landed front edge and just bounced all the way through. Lovely to start seeing it firming up in the UK. So we can talk a little bit of short game here now. A pretty simple chip shot. We've got probably 23 yards, something like that. I'm looking to kind of land this on, just on the front edge, and release it up, and it goes to that point again. How risky do you want to be here? I could play, you know, quite a few different shots here. If I was feeling like a super low risk option, I might pull out like a 7-iron, bump it into this slope here and just try and get it on the green. That might be what kind of a 28-18 handicapper is doing if you really struggle with short game. But, you know, if you haven't watched my short game video, go check it out. I teach you how to get that good technique. And you just got to trust it sometimes, you know, trust what you've been working on, trust all the practice. And let's just try and bump this onto that front edge, releasing out to the flag. Beautiful strike. Release. Not bad at all. A great chance for our par. So a really nice chip shot in there to ride around about 5.5 feet. Get the line dialed in. These aren't going to break too much on these greens, so just going to try and be firm and positive with this one. Lovely. Saves the par. Okay, so hole 2, par 3, 150 yards, straight up the hill. Pin is kind of on the left-hand side here. Same process goes to mind. Where don't I want to hit this? Anytime the pin is on a side of a green, try and aim to the other side. So we're left side here. We're going to aim on the right half of the green. Okay, and I'm trying to visualize it. Just starting inside them bunkers on the right-hand side. Just drawing back, kind of 10 foot to the right of that flag stick would be perfect. Let's see what we can do. It's an absolutely stunning golf shot, stress-free, middle of the green, chance for our birdie. And I think that word stress-free, or 2 words even, I think that's kind of something that you've got to talk a lot about when you're out here in your competitions and trying to break 80 or 70, is keep the stress away from, you know, just a simple shot. It's a 150 shot, but you know, I'm not trying to start it in the middle of the green and take out that flag stick. I'm aiming right half, you know, playing for middle of the green. If I pull it 3-4 yards, we're on the flag stick. If I don't, we've got a 15-footer, you know. So yeah, I think keeping it stress-free is so important. Okay, so what a perfect golf shot in there. Right around to probably 15-18 feet. Something that I'd say is a great chance for birdie. So let's talk a little bit of aim point. So I kind of do a bit of both. I visualize it with my eyes and try and see that break, but I also back it up with aim point as well. So how aim point works is you're gonna go to kind of halfway, find that break point, just right around here. And just as like a basic level, I'd kind of do like a 1 as, you know, hardly anything slope, 2 is like in between, and 3 is severe. And then you start to get, you know, super big ones. I mean, this is kind of verging on like a, I'd say almost like a 4 or 5%. And then how far you hold that hand away from your face is how quick the green is. So if I'm putting uphill, my arm's fully straight. If I'm putting downhill, you know, it gets closer because the break becomes a lot more. So
hey, what up, say?
So that's kind of where I've got this break going. It looks a lot, but trust me, when you're hitting this on a good speed, it's gonna swing, and it's a putt that you like don't want to run away from you. So I'm being super cautious on this. We're hitting this dead weight. See at the hole, it's just gonna dive so severely. And like I say, we're all about pace on this one because slightly downhill, super easy for this one to run away from us. So let's just try and worry about speed. Go, go, go. Oh, good speed, that drops. But look, it's 2 pars for the first 2 holes. First hole's a bit tough, you know. This one, it's kind of a good chance if you hit a good shot, but you know, you can see there, I've hit that dead weight. We've now got a tap in, but you hit that firm, leave yourself that 4 or 5 footer, it becomes stressful. And that is what we're trying to do, is keep it stress free. And this is an easy par. No stress there. Third hole, super tough. First kind of tee shot that says, right, you've got a decision to make. Downwind, we can be pretty aggressive with this one and take it over that little hazard that's down there. But into the breeze, you know, we've got to reel it in, give ourselves a chance to get it on the green in 2. 4 here is a great, great score. So on this one, just going to bring the ball back to kind of like back middle half of my stance. I'm going to stay really left on it and just try and squeeze this one out there. Absolutely perfect. That's like my go-to shot. If I'm under a bit of pressure and I need to kind of get it in play, I'll bring it back in the stance, stay really centered and just drive it out there. Perfect tee shot. We've done job 1. Now it's time to do job 2. Let's hit the middle of the green. Pin is like front right here. Kind of a dangerous flag actually. We just want to make sure that we don't miss it in that front right section, and probably worse off just on the right in general. So the furthest right we want this to go is like flagstick. So my line is now going to be almost over this white stick that you can see in the middle of the fairway. I'm just going to try and drill this one out there, move the ball back again, and just try and hit this one dead straight. If it moves a touch to the right, it's going to be close. If it moves left, we're going to have an easy chip. So let's just try and squeeze this one out there. Nice and low, keep it under that wind. And it just squeezes. Close, go. Oh dear, schoolboy error. Left with a toughie, and now you're gonna hit bad shots. That was a poor shot. Just let it get away from me. Squeezed it out to the right. Now we've got a tough chip, but we can talk about how we can overcome that. So a short right miss, place we did not want to leave this. Luckily, we didn't end up in that bunker. Just means we're gonna have to hit an unbelievable golf shot. And you know, you miss this one like long left, you've got the easiest chip shot in the world. And I think that's where that stress level comes into account, because, you know, I miss it a little bit longer now. I go the other side of that bunker. We've now got a bunker to a tight flag, all kinds of things, you know, probably going through an 18 handicapper's brain. Keep it stress-free. This one, almost, I want you to go past the flag. Just be nice and positive with it. And make sure that we don't make 2 mistakes in a row. So, you know, accept that you've hit a bad shot. I think that's the best thing, is acceptance, and, you know, just accepting when bogey is probably not a bad score. And if you miss it in a place like this, you go long of the flag by 20 foot and you two putt, you run. You know, you made your bogey, and the damage is kind of keeping it at a bare minimum. So the only thing that is helping me is it's into the wind, which is great because this is going to stop a little bit quicker. Just going to open the face, lower the handle a touch, just so it pops up on me. Go, go. Well, 2 mistakes in a row, something I just said not to do, and we did it. That's golf for you. That's why we play the game. It happens, you know, and it's okay to make a couple of mistakes out here. Just don't let it get on top of you. You know, you're gonna hit bad shots. That's why we play this sport. And you know, even guys that go out and shoot 59, there's probably one shot in there that they've hit bad, but they just got away with it. We've still got a chance. You know, we could roll in a 30 footer off the green for par, can't we? So flat stick coming out, let's just keep the damage off the card, right? Let's just try and lag this one up, except this is a bad hole, but can we make a par? Come on, do it, do it, do it, do it. So it's a stress-free bogey, not too much damage to the card, and I think it's about keeping the double bogeys off the card. That's the main thing if you want to come out here and break 80, is just keep them big mistakes off the card. Keep it stress-free as you possibly can. You know, we make 2 mistakes in a row there, but we hit a really, really good putt on our 4th shot, and we get away with it. You know, we make a 5, so it's a mistake, but you know, the damage is not that bad that it's ruined our scorecard. We're still in there. We could birdie the next and get it back to level par easy. So just try and keep that positive mindset, and keep it stress-free. Keep the drama off the card. If you did enjoy that video, please be sure to like and subscribe. Let me know in the comments down below what you want to see next. Thank you all. Take care.